So we haven't discussed what we're doing next year, but I can talk about some of the changes that we've done this year. We think have really added a lot of entry points for our players across the globe. So to your point, we've got the 2Ks, we've integrated game battles, we've changed to a pro league where it's a LAN league. So, we've done a lot of things this year really to bring a lot of exposure to players, to teams, to organizations, and really offered what we think is a wonderful way for players, regardless of skill level, to participate in the CWL. And we've seen incredible growth year over year. We're up 400% in the amount of teams that are participating. So given that strength, this being our second year for CWL, I can only imagine what we'll do in the future. So one of the big things we wanted to do is really, from an executional standpoint, having leagues everywhere made it very cumbersome. So we decided early on that it would be better to bring the teams into one particular area and have them all play together. Yep. And I think when you see the competition and how we've seen a lot of the regions, you could argue, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, that North America, COD, was dominant. Right, yeah. And here this year we've got Splice coming in and winning a tournament. And we're seeing, this year we had 8 different teams win an event. Yeah. So, for us, I think that's really what it's about, is really making sure that we've got great competition all over the globe and being able to use the LAN League to really showcase some of the top 16 teams really was very beneficial for us. But as I talked about, it's really about being able to participate regardless of skill level and regardless of where you're at. So the future looks very bright for us. We're constantly listening to the players. And to be fair, it's one of those things where we're at $4 million for the total year. Here at CoDChamps, we're giving out $1.5 million. And what we really tried to do with the LAN League and some of the different events is really distribute the money a little bit more over more events. So it wasn't about any one particular event that we have to win that, or our season doesn't mean anything, or there's really no way for the players to earn a living. So it was really important to us in talking to the players and looking at the ecosystem to make sure that we make it financially work for more and more teams and more players and working with the orgs as well. So I think we have legitimately in that range of 4 to 6 teams that could actually win this weekend. And to me, that's a huge improvement over the last few years, where you probably would say it's probably these 1 or 2 teams, maybe 3 teams. And the fact that we've really seen through the LAN League the competition level rising, the fact that EU is scrimmaging NA more in the APAC region, and all these teams are playing more. They're becoming more and more familiar with the different strategies that happen to be in different regions. So for us, the exciting part is overall, right, the league, as far as the talent pool and who could win, is rising. There's more and more teams that have an opportunity to win, which we think is great for the league. Okay, I'm leaning more NA this year. I think we've got a couple of teams that look really, really strong. They closed out the LAN League very strong, and I do feel potentially a little NA, but you can never count out the other teams. So again, anybody can get hot, right? They match up right, they get the right draw as far as, are they going to play a hard point, are they respawn? So depending upon what map and modes they get, that's the exciting part, and that's kind of why we play.